What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope you're all doing amazing this morning. Hey, I wanted to come on here and just a little bit of thought that I was going through this morning and yesterday. I've been going through some training with I don't know if you know who Robin Sharma is. He wrote a few books. He's an elite performance coach, trainer, speaker, but I'm really going through a system with him, and it really had me thinking just what personal development has done in my life and what it's done in my family's life. And I was thinking, and also this morning when I was doing my morning routine, I read in Proverbs 29, it talks about where there is no vision, the people will perish. And being in the real estate industry for as long as I have, I've really had the opportunity to work with all aspects of the industry. But the biggest one that I've really enjoyed, just because of the whole process of building, was the new build. And I remember a couple years ago, I was actually sitting with a builder and my clients, and we were looking at the blueprints. And as we're looking at the blueprints, the plot was just picked, and visually, I remember my client saying, is like, I don't know. I know there's a model home that I looked at, but what will my house look like? And I remember that was the first time that I really had a sense of visualization. And I had my client, just close his eyes, remember the model, but vision the house with him in it. And vision himself with his family, doing cooking, eating, hanging out with his kids. And I told him, let's just sit there for a minute. We sat there for about 5 minutes and really spent some time in visualization. And he opened his eyes and said, wow, that was so real. And that made me think, as I'm building my business, and keep in mind, I'm what you call a builder. Like with my EXP business, I'm building a team, and with my network marketing business, I'm building a team, and I had to really sit back this morning and visualize what my life's gonna look like in 5 years. And I started seeing visions of just all this stuff. And on my phone, I actually have, a bunch of things, vacations, homes, cars. And this morning I'm like, well, material things don't really drive me. Money doesn't drive me. It's the hard stuff that drives me. And then when I was journaling this morning, I really had to put into perspective, like, all of this stuff doesn't represent the material. All this stuff represents freedom. And that the opportunity of the lives that I'm helping on the client side and the lives I'm helping in the business side. And it really gave me that bird's eye view of, yes, this is what my life's going to look like. It's just going to be that I have the opportunity to buy those things, but really it's not that I'm buying those things. It's that I'm going to have the freedom and the opportunity to. And I think that's the biggest thing that I want to go back to and just come to you today, is like, without vision, people perish. And the context of it in the Bible doesn't necessarily mean business. I know a lot of business people definitely use that out of context, but those words really held strong to my heart. Like, in my business, if I don't have a vision, like if I don't know where I'm going or I don't know where I'm starting, like, what's that outcome going to look like? And think about everyday life. You get up, you go to work, you get in the rat race, you get up, you go to work, and you're just surviving with no vision. And then 30 years pass and life has passed you by, and you're living a life of regret. And for some people, that's like the life, their dream life. Great. There's some people that I know that have amazing jobs, get paid hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, but they work their butt off and their health is out of order. There's people that have a lot of money but have no relationships. There's people that have just no time but a lot of money. You see where I'm getting at? Is like, without a vision, where are you going? Life isn't about stuff. I've never seen, and this is something my dad used to always tell me, I've never seen a U-Haul tied behind a hearse. And you'll go to a funeral of a loved one that has impacted so many lives, and you just hear stories of how this person changed my life. I was thinking of my dad's funeral the other day and looking at his guest book. There was hundreds of people there, city workers, state workers, police, city officials, state officials. They honored my mom with the flag, and to this day, and you could see on my Facebook post when I post pictures of my dad, and just how many people say, your dad was an amazing man. He changed so many lives. Like, he was funny. Like, those are the things that the things that impact people's lives. And when that's your vision, when you have a vision so strong, that it could change somebody's life, that's what it's all done for. That's why I do what I do. It's not for the money, it's not for the stuff. It's so that one day somebody could say, man, that person helped me out. And it may be directly or indirectly, but it's because all I've ever wanted to do, I remember in my graduation, I was standing there opening up presents, and my aunt asked me, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I told her, I want to change the world. And of course, growing up in the family that I did, the answer she told me wasn't what I wanted to hear. However, I'm doing it one person at a time. So on that note, I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. For those that call this hump day, hope you get to Friday. Have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing rest of your week. But remember, write down your vision. If you ever want to chat about vision boards or stuff like that, I have friends that like hold vision board classes. I could show you what I did. It's the lazy man's way of doing it, but it's perfect for me because it's on my desktop, it's on my phone. And whatever the picture is, you can use it to represent a relationship, a child, a grandchild, whatever it looks like. It don't have to be the direct picture of, but just something that you could constantly see. I know for me, what I've been doing is I've been writing what my life looks like 5 years out. So every morning I'll spend about 10 minutes writing about a certain aspect of my life in 5 years. I don't know what, it don't always have to do with my goals and stuff. It just has to do with my life in 5 years. So on that note, I love you. Happy Wednesday. Talk to you soon.